Good afternoon, CAINIACs. Come on in, come on in, come the fuck in, okay? I literally haven't been live with the CAINIAC Conversation in quite some time, but we're definitely about to turn up. Again, you guys already know how we do. We start at the 5-minute mark. I welcome you guys on. I welcome you guys in. We kiki. And then we get down to the goodness and the business, okay? Let me just lower the camera just a moment. Yes, honey. Y'all have to get into Miss Noel Ferguson, okay, honey? So we're back with another CAINIAC Conversation. It's me, King Cain. How are all of my CAINIACs doing tonight, okay? I'm so excited. I got new lighting. So it's lit. We can do CAINIAC Conversations at midnight if we have to. But at the end of the day, the lighting is here, the lighting is there, and it's perfectly splendid. It feels so good to be back live today with another CAINIAC Conversation. I just haven't really been active with you guys. You guys know I was planning my fashion show. I had a lot going on. But now, you know, that a bitch got a little bit more tan, I can give y'all some time. How about that? So again, guys, welcome in, come on in. We're getting ready to have a CAINIAC Conversation with the Noel Ferguson. He's a newbie on the Shit We Do for Love. You guys already know Kevon's my bookie. Him and his man are my bookies. I love them. I love the whole show. I love what these girls bring, and just as King Cain, I can't help but to want to know the tea and get into the tea and see what the fuck is going on. So we're definitely going to get into some things. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Carly Cooper. Love the fashion show. Gotta finish watching it. I was at work. Yes, honey, it's only 20 minutes long. It's edited down for you people. So definitely go check it out. Those of my CAINIACs who came to the show and was able to make it, I totally appreciate it. It was just a good, loving, and a good place, a good creative space. So I was definitely here for that. Shout out to one of my vendors, Pretty Drip Tips, for this fabulous modernized type of hookah. It's not the big tall ones that block you from seeing what's going on over there. So it's all good. It's all gravy at the King Can't Wait TV, bitch. How about that? Loved it. Hi, Cain. Hi, Kimberly Vaughn. The models look like Barbie dolls. Yes, my models were splendid. I mean, I definitely have a look in what I'm going for when I go into these type of things. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. So definitely I made sure that all of my models were perfectly splendid. And there's no other way, bitch, than the King Cain way. How about that? And that's pura. But guys, I am here tonight. I'm live tonight with another CAINIAC Conversation with Noel Ferguson of the Shit We Do for Love. Season 2, he's a new face, he's a newbie, but according to the trailer and some things I heard, word on the curb, because y'all know I keep my ears close to the LGBTQ web series streets. So there's definitely not a second or a moment that I miss. And he's also here with a friend, someone who's chocolate. I'm a bit thick. You already know that I'm into that. So I'm totally happy that he brought his friend here. And we're definitely going to, you know, introduce you guys to the friend a little later. And all of that good shit. Okay. Again, we'll be starting at the 5-minute mark. I love that you guys are here. You guys are coming in. I just need a moment to pull this up on my laptop just so I can see what the fuck is going on, see how a bitch looking from you guys' perspective, okay? So honestly, all of you guys, show love to my guests. Without further ado, this has just been a long time coming in a way. And from the moment I saw the trailer, I was like, who is this bitch with the pink pussycat wig? Okay, beautiful. So without further ado, I would like to bring on my guest of the evening, guys, Mrs. Noel Ferguson. Come on.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh my goodness. So
It's
you're
gone.
so cute.
You are so cute. Look at his hair.
Yo, it's just a little bundle over
Little
here.
bundle. Razzle dazzle.
Period. But we're gonna get into your pink wig, honey. You might want to sit that down there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It'd be a lot going on. Yes. So something new I'm doing with all of my CAINIAC conversations.
Okay.
If there's a moment in time during this conversation where you feel like, bitch, I gotta bang the gavel on these hoes.
Okay.
Pick up the gavel and let these bitches know what
Can I
time.
practice?
Yes, please get you some practice.
You bitches, it's now go time.
And when you do it, kind of bounce with you at the same time. Oh my goodness. I'm dead already. But honestly, oh my God, this is so great. So how's your day been today?
My day's been great. How's yours been?
Mine been good. Mine been good. Just
relaxing.
Working. Yeah, no, really working. I'm district manager now for the company I work for. So
amen.
Yeah, doing a lot of hiring for our Miami and Ohio locations. So it's just a lot.
Do you like the guys in Miami? I'm putting a little
I don't know. I like my men chocolate, like African American black. I don't really like none of that extra. And here and there, I love a chocolate king.
A chocolate king.
How about you?
Ooh, I love them black. Any kind of black you get me. You know, at first, before I used to have like my preference, like I used to love a chocolate Razzle Pop.
Mm-hmm.
But I think over time, I've just got really accustomed to just black. As long as it's black, I'm chilling.
Good.
You know, no sushi.
Period. So are you African American? Are you fully black?
No.
What are you?
Puerto Rican and black.
Really?
No.
Oh my God. You give something though. You give something.
Really?
I feel like I've seen you in Miami.
You know, that is so crazy. God's been pointing fingers at Miami lately.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I just told my boss, my owner, I was like, I'm not leaving the company, but in about 2 to 3 years, I'm leaving here and I'm moving to Miami. I'm going to spend my mid-30s, my early 30s in Miami.
In Miami, yeah.
I'm not wasting no time. Like, bitch, I'm Miami is everything.
Yeah.
I live for Miami.
It's such a culture, and just I love the Spanish. You know, I love the Cuban.
You look Cuban though.
No, really?
You have some type of Cubanness going on.
I'm Zadi.
So what is that about? Is that just you?
That's just black. You know, our black doesn't crack. You know, no offense to anybody that's viewing that might be opposing to that, but black does not crack for me. It
doesn't. So Noel, is Noel your real first name? Like, what is your name? Or is that just like a character?
Noel is a middle name.
Oh.
But it's an unofficial middle name. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
So my name is Matthew Ferguson, and I'm a junior. And so my whole life, I always wanted a middle name. And one day, like maybe 2016, I woke up and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get that middle name. And so I went through the process, realized I love Noel better than any other name that I could come up with, and it matched so well. And I kind of took it. And so at first it was Matthew Noel Ferguson. I don't sign my documents that way, of course. So don't be stupid if you try to forge me, honey. But it was just something that I grew to love. And so I just kind of stuck with it. And it became just more so who I am persona-wise. You know, Matthew is very much my daddy.
Okay.
You know, side.
And
then Noel is my expression.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when you talk about this process you went through, is there like legal things that you had to do to get a middle name, or because you never had a middle name? Like, what's the team?
I didn't take it legal, only because it requires so much time. You know, our time is fragile. We on borrowed time, honey.
Yeah.
So I was like, it wasn't that serious, and it's no disrespect. I love being a junior. I love representing my father. He's an artist in his way. I'm more so like, he's an artist for like painting and stuff like that. I'm more so artist on like personality and expression. But yeah, it was just something I was like, hey, it's it. And 2 minutes later, it was it.
Wow. So he was like, I'm Noel, and that's my name.
Literally, I changed my name on social media, and everybody just followed into. Like, everybody even called me Matthew, MJ, Maddie. Yeah, they started calling me Noel.
That's funny because my real name, Cain is my last name.
Ooh.
You know, but it's solidified who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
So even like bitches who've been knowing me for years, like now they've just adapted like Cain.
Yeah.
You know, and I love it.
Yeah.
Respect who I want to be called.
Yeah.
Period.
And you know what's also so weird is that growing up, like I grew up overseas.
Oh wow.
So I lived 4 years in Spain from 2005 to 2009. And then Les Fain moved to Okinawa, Japan, which is a
wow.
coastal island off of Japan's shores. And then came back to America like 2010. So I've been here for, it'll be 11 years, maybe in a couple weeks. Sometime this spring, it'll be 11 years.
So what year did you graduate high school?
2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this will make a decade.
You're a young girl, period.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about why you moved around so much. Are you a military brat?
Military brat.
Wow.
Yeah. Dad is retired Air Force now. I have my family's in Texas.
Oh my God,
just in
city?
Texas last weekend, San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
that place. That's the area.
Yeah.
But that's the area for military people. San Antonio, clean, Austin,
all
that. You know.
What you know about that?
I mean, I don't know anything about it. No, not really. But I know bitches who've been in the army.
Gotcha. Yeah.
People who grew up with those type of parents. So
it's true. You guys, it's such a big state in Texas.
Yeah,
with
Texas
3 bases,
is huge.
There's a lot of gays.
Yeah, the gays are they? I bet your daddy fine. He fine, ain't he? He's handsome.
You know, he's old.
How old is he? How old is he?
My dad is. Oh, don't get me wrong. He'll be 50 this year.
Ooh, Papa.
So this is the thing that's crazy with me. So I have 2 dads, 2 moms, biological fathers or biological father, biological mother, step parents.
Gotcha. They divorced and moved forward.
Actually, never even got married. So my mom was 17 when she had me. No, not putting your bit. Or she was 18, but.
Girl, the tea is out there. You were 17. Ew, what are you? I know bitches who had kids at 12, so she's good, honey. She's good.
You know, I'm just an honest person. I can't lie.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely.
And so she had me at 18, and then soon after, like, they were going to get married. They didn't get married. Make a long story short, they went their several ways. My dad got married. To my stepmom, Kim, who's also my mother. I call her mom.
Yes, Kim.
But she was with me ever since I was like a baby.
Oh, wow.
You know, so it's been that long. So it's like, and then my dad and my stepmom and not my stepmom.
Kim and Big Daddy.
My mom and my daddy live in Texas.
What? So your biological mom and your stepdad live in Texas.
Yeah, with my brothers.
Antonio.
Yeah, in San Antonio.
Oh,
so I have 2 younger brothers, and I also have on that side. And then we go to Arkansas side. I have 2 younger brothers and a sister.
So how many kids did your biological mom push out?
Honey, 3, but I'm the oldest out of everybody, and I'm the only one between my parents.
I'm the oldest
so I'm the
bitch,
baby.
I'm the queen, I'm the king, I'm the princess, I'm the one.
I'm the one!
Fall in line. Oh my goodness. So you have 2 younger brothers on your mom's side. How old? What are their age ranges?
So they are 15 and 14, if I'm not mistaken. Or Timothy will be turning 16 this year. My birthday, he's a July 25th. We're both Leos.
Oh my
he's
goodness.
July 25th. I'm the 29th, which is crazy.
Oh my
but
goodness.
he'll turn 15 or 16 this year, and then my other brother just turned 14. So they're about a 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was that like just being the oldest sibling? Like, I know you were like raised in the household with your dad and stepmom, but you're still the oldest sibling, period.
I wasn't. I was raised in a household with my mom. So that was the military side.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
so your biological mom is in the military.
It's so confusing, but we're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna ask the question, honey. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna get it.
Period. Because at the end, I love that you're answering questions that I have to ask, so I don't even have to go to my notes. You know,
yeah,
it can just flow naturally. But go ahead, sis.
So my mom and my stepfather my stepfather's in the he's retired Air Force now. And so my mom's just been a casual housewife for all these freaking years.
Yes, Real Housewives of San Antonio.
But you can't shade me because we talked about it last weekend. So, because she doesn't really like that. She's a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Yes.
So you know she prides herself just on work ethic and everything like that. So she never just gives herself the ability to just be like, okay, you were a housewife. It was like, girl. You might have been doing all of these things, but ultimately you were still
a housewife and you don't have to do that.
Exactly. And it's a blessing.
It is a blessing. You know how many bitches / niggas want to sit up and be a goddamn housewife? Your daughter. Your daughter learned from the best. Your daughter.
Period.
I love it.
So that was that. And so you asked me, what was it like being the oldest and, you know, the only child for a certain extent of time? So on this side of the spectrum, so we'll stick in Texas.
Yeah, let's stick with your biological mom.
Yeah, let's stick with that story. Yeah. Gotcha.
That's typically where I tend to go.
Okay, gotcha. Narrated. It's just so crazy because like both of them have really good histories and stuff like that.
Definitely.
But
I want to know more about Mike. What's your mama name?
Latoya.
Yes, Latoya. Paraboo.
I don't know all her business.
Latoya, the AKA, don't play with her. She's a housewife and she's a queen.
Queen, please. I love you.
Is she watching?
I actually don't know. Watch it. No, because it's in San Antonio. What time is it? Like 9 to 7, 17?
It's 7:14. You know, Texas is an hour behind.
Probably getting dinner ready because I know one of my brothers are probably coming in for like a game or something. Like that. Like basketball and sports and shit.
Are you the only gay sibling?
Yes.
That's out at this point in life?
I have a transgender cousin.
Oh.
But I am the only gay sibling.
Love it. Okay, go ahead.
But it was different. We went from Fayetteville, North Carolina in 2005. We were there for 7 years. Mm-hmm. So I think on the show I introduced myself as like, I'm
Norfolk, Virginia.
That was Chavon, honey.
Oh,
I was Fayetteville, North
It's so
Carolina.
many of y'all. Fayetteville. That's in my notes. So you're from where Quentin T. Harris and Rico with the capital K is from.
Yeah.
Do you know those girls?
No.
Never met them?
I left Fayetteville. I went to Rico Classical and I left 2005 and we moved to Spain. And so when we were in Spain, you know, it was just a disconnect from everybody that was in America. So at that time, you know, my mom was pregnant during that transition. Like we flew on a plane to Spain. She was like ready to pop a couple months later. Wow. Maybe I think she was like 5 months at the time. And so it was just different for me because granted, being blessed with having 2 foundations, I like my time, you know. I think a lot of who I am today is because at some point I feel like I was neglected of that time, or wasn't free to express that time, or given that time to freedom of expression. But yeah, it's always been good. Like it's always been good. And as I got older, you know, Little Rock, Arkansas, kind of gave me my gay grounding. So I say life started from there for me. And
that's interesting that you just said that, because I was going to ask you, what would you say is your hometown where Noel figured out, this is Noel, I am who I am? What city and state was that in? Because that's what I'm going to refer to as your hometown.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about Little Rock, Arkansas. How old were you when you got there?
So when I got to Little Rock, Arkansas, that was the beginning of the decade.
2010?
2010, yeah. Gotcha. And so at that time, I was preparing for senior year. I had another year to go. And I had thoughts, you know, I kind of always had thoughts for a very, very long time. I remember having a crush on a kid. It was so crazy because it was very like, I used to have a crush on girls and boys. And still to this day, like I'll get right position, right girl, right situation. You know, we can do. But, you know.
Wait, so you like puss?
I do not like puss, and I won't claim it. But I'll just say, the right time, position, and the direction. I'll be right there.
Ooh, yeah. So any of you ladies who are interested in bisexual men, we got Mrs.
I'm playing.
Mr.
Mrs. Call me Sir Ferguson.
Yes, so, you know what? I was going to tell you later on in this conversation, you give me Farnsworth Bentley tees. You look like fucking Farnsworth.
Do I really?
You favor him. You give him.
Do you
see it?
Can y'all say it in the comments? Are they saying it?
You look like fucking Farnsworth Bentley. You probably can see I'm better right there.
Oh, hey y'all.
So, but honestly, you've gotten that before?
Thank you. It's so crazy. I think I've gotten that this past weekend.
Oh my
God.
God.
Somebody didn't say Farnsworth. Somebody was just like,
the guy used to be with Dee with the umbrella?
Yeah.
But you give him.
Maybe that needs to be my culture.
You look like somebody. Is it the guy that met the girl that Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday? You look like somebody. I don't fucking know.
Can y'all let me know?
What you look like?
I look like a big nose Squidward.
No, somebody said that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Girls can't read me on face.
No, for real. The face is gorgeous.
They can never do that.
Are you kidding me?
Honey, that's why they result to drugs.
Oh,
but we're going to get into all that
that's
later.
the thing?
Girl, we're going to talk about it. Because I got to denounce this shit.
Let me find out on the Shit We Do for people up. We have drug game. Y'all already know I'm not really here for drug game. That's not something the Queen is.
We're not here to tear down people's lives, but we'll get into this.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get into that. But I want to know a little bit more about little baby Noel, little Junior becoming a senior. Noel in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like, what was Arkansas like being a well-traveled young girl at that time?
Just like it is coming to Atlanta. You know, being a different girl, different personality. You may be able to attest to this. When people aren't used to certain things, it's harder for them to adapt to. Kind of like we saw it with Nicki Minaj. We saw it with Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians. We saw it with anybody that has relevance in some way. Have to climb their way out of dirty comments and dirty people just to make it to the top. So, you know, it's always been tough, but I would always say that Little Rock gave me the ability that made me believe that if I can make it in Little Rock, I can make it anywhere else. You know?
So were you involved in drama out there in Little Rock? I mean, you were just a kid.
Now, Little Rock, so this is the thing about Little Rock, and we always joke about Dallas because it's like 3 hours away, 4 hours away.
Dallas tied into room.
Honey, and that's how Little Rock is. And the girls leave Little Rock just to go to Dallas.
And get their queens, and you're nothing of the sort.
Yeah, honey. But it's just kind of like Atlanta. You get every small town's Beyonce's in one city. And it's like...
Bitch.
I mean, you know, it's just the truth. And it's just like, you know, we get, girl, I need to do.
Speak your speech. After you. Period.
I love it.
Mrs. Ferguson. Mrs. Ferguson.
No, let's just Sir. Sir Ferguson.
Sir Ferguson.
King Cain, Sir Ferguson.
Ooh.
Nice to meet you. We did that.
I love that. King Cain X
Sir Ferguson. Yeah.
So yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas. It was tired and through, and you just couldn't take it.
So Little Rock, Arkansas was tired and through. I made it to the point where
I know it's tired and through. Period. Back to the facts, bitch.
No shade to the ones that's out there making it. I still, you know, you guys do what you have to do. But when you get to that point of knowing that you need to grow, take that leap of faith and grow and make that jump. And then you can say it's tired and through. But no offense to the ones that are there because it is still the city that made me. But Little Rock it's a great community. And it's a big community, but very small. And it's like, if you're known, you're known. If you're not, you're not, you know, type of thing. And so it's kind of like mini celebrityism. Is what I compare it to because it's very trifling. You know, the gossip rings are crazy. They're low down and dirty, but it's like if you're not in those gossip rings, sweetie, then what are you doing? It's kind of like how I've always approached, you know, moving to a different place, and it's kind of like, and it might be because of moving around so much, but like I've always made it a point, no matter where I went, that I wasn't going to be at the bottom. And you know, I say this to a lot of people: is we have to have intent in our direction in life. And so throughout high school, you know, entered the school where people have, you know, bonding relationships, 4, 5, 6 years, 2 years. And coming into that, and actually in Europe or in Asia, we were the biggest high school at that time. So I'll talk about that experience. But going into that experience, I knew like, okay, this is a D4 level school, which is like the biggest, you know, out of the Dodge spectrum, the DODDS. And so
is it like the county in Arkansas?
So no, that's just the spectrum overseas. When you go to military, high schools and stuff.
Gotcha. So y'all go to a military high school?
No. So I'm about to bring it back to the rock.
Say, damn, this is my parents in the military, bitch. Telling me I want to be in the military. Period. Send me to Performing Arts Academy.
Honey, I should have. I'll probably be a little bit more disciplined than her. But here nor there, I moved to Japan with the notion of saying, okay, I'm not going to be at the bottom for long. Climb the way to the top. Senior year came, moved to Arkansas, did the same thing. And moved to Little Rock, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. It's a fear of, and it might be my fear of loneliness. You know, you're kind of lonely at the bottom because nobody's really wanting to stay at the bottom, right?
Nobody wants to be at the bottom, but it's lonely at the top.
It's lonely at the top if you I believe in, I really believe in partnership. I really believe in all of us succeeding. You know, there should be no reason that I'm eating and you're not. You know what I mean?
As a friend or as like a man relationship?
as just in our community.
Period.
You know,
help each other out type shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like, a lot of people look at it as a competition-based thing, and I've never had to do anything crazy just to get to where I'm going or where my intentions are set. Mm-hmm. But it's just knowing that we all have to survive. So what's the point of just tearing down everybody,
there is no
for your own survival?
Exactly.
Because at the end, you end up right at the bottom.
Ooh.
And then who's at the bottom? My fear. Nobody.
In the fear. Good. So let's talk a little bit about you being well-traveled and living here and living there, just growing up. What can you say is the biggest difference in America versus the other places you live? Like, what is the biggest difference?
Culture.
Top three.
Okay. Culture, language, and humility.
So let's talk about culture. I mean, I know we're America, we're black lives matter. Are the black, because there were other black people living in Spain and stuff,
so,
I would assume.
I mean, the thing about this crazy world is that there's people that used to be here in Atlanta that decided one day that they were just going to go to Europe and live out their life. Mm-hmm. Black people, black families, whatever. Mm-hmm. So we travel, and then Africa, we originate from there and just expand from there. So our faces are everywhere. But at that time, because the climate was just so different, it was more so about just being human. People in Spain, off base, we called them Spaniards. And they might have called us like crazy fuck Americanos or something like that. Oh, okay. But it's like a trade. But it's fun, Harma. Yeah. Kind of like black and white. Cracker, nigga.
So were you? Oh my goodness. So were this bit? No filter.
No filter. Sorry. Sorry.
No, be yourself. Honestly. So I want to know. Growing up, did you always know you were gay? And did you used to hunch the little Spaniard boys?
No. I never acted on it until my senior year in high school.
So you started fucking around in Arkansas? And
in Arkansas. I think I was out, honey, because I wasn't who I was. It was still parental control. Okay. And I actually got sent to Arkansas because I was disobedient. So I kind of got kicked off base.
Off the base, living with your parents.
In Japan.
You out of line, girl. What did you do?
I was popping pills, skipping school.
Doing the most,
sneaking out at night. I was kicking it. And it's like, even
you ain't grown, bitch. I want to beat your ass. That's my child. Hold on. You ain't grown there.
I'm always pissed. And that was the reason why she was like, you just need that structure. So she was like, go with your dad. And me and my dad have always had a good relationship. So at that time, it was just like, okay. But literally, he was just as spoiling. So me and my sister were just like,
yeah.
You can really tell through my younger brother right now, honey. No control. Y'all think I'm something?
He's something. So do you have any nieces or nephews?
Thank God, no.
No. So you mentioned that you're a Leo. Are you like a true Leo? A lying?
What is the thing, Kel? It's moon. Rising.
Sun, moon, rising.
Sun, moon, rising. So I'm
Leo, you said that on the show.
Okay, yeah. And Libra, there we go, yeah.
So you're like a Leo. So do you lie a lot?
Oh no, I don't lie.
You're not a liar?
I think I used to lie when I was younger.
Yeah.
I'm asking for it.
Mm-hmm. I would beat your ass. So you seem like a spoiled bad child.
No, yeah.
I'll beat your ass and send you to school.
I just have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I've always been that way. God, Lee, girl, just get me in the back of the throat.
You should be used to that. Allegedly.
Girl, it's taking forever. I ain't got my groove back.
Look, we're going to get your groove back, and we're going to talk about you getting your groove back because that stood out to me so much.
Girl.
We're definitely going to talk about that. But
so wait, let me get through your questions because, girl, I'm over here answering like it's a book. I'm sorry. I don't want to bore y'all with this. I will shut up. So, no, I acted on in high school being gay. What else? What was the last thing you said?
So, did you go to any type of college or anything like that?
Yes, I went to Henderson State University and University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I left my senior year at UALR. I read Steve Harvey's book, The Jump.
Not Think Like a Man?
Oh, no. Child. We ain't trying to. I ain't never been the one to read about the love.
Thinking Like a Man.
Yeah. I think I just fantasize about love. But, no, when it came, I read that book and then I realized that school just wasn't for me. My mom was pissed because she holds herself to accolades.
Gotcha.
So she was just like, you're stepping out.
And then you want a Kappa alpha size. So of course that was. But Mom, nobody wants to be in a fraternity. It's kind of Weird.
Well, and that's the crazy thing. No, I did want to be the fraternities.
Which one?
You know, not gonna state that on air.
Which one? No, which one? Okay, tell me my ear, bitch.
No,
this is the KKY TV.
This is your sign to NDA. You gotta kiss it and blow it up.
Okay.
Blow it up.
Oh, okay. One more time. No,
okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
What is it? That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. So before we move on into how I grew to know who you are, can you please let my Cainiacs know where they can follow you and just show you love and things like that?
Okay. You can follow me at I am Noel Ferguson on Instagram and mother freaking Twitter.
Spell it for
and
them.
I am A as in Alpha, M as in Mary, Noel, N as in November, O as in October, E as in
Edward.
Yeah, Edward, L as in Larry, Ferguson, F as in Frederick, because we're not going to say the other one, E as in Eric, R as in Richard, G as in girl, U as in unicorn. I don't know.
Ferguson, shut the fuck up. Yeah. One bitch, N as in Nancy.
I should pop up.
Period. Okay, I love it. I am Noel Ferguson. Follow him, show him love, all of that good shit,
You guys can find me there. Here.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk a little bit about your title. When someone is like, not even just in the LGBTQ world, because, and I'll give you the sense of where I'm going. When somebody says King Cain, I mean, King Cain is a wardrobe stylist. I'm a YouTube personality. Not your pronouns, but just who are you? Are you a singer? Are you a dancer? Are you an actor? A blogger?
Honey.
What are your titles?
I'm honestly just me, and we get to a little point in the episode where that is discussed, if it's shown or not.
Like, what do you do?
See. Yeah, what do I do?
Yeah.
But I'm just me. I do have an eyewear brand called Apollo by Ferguson, and you can find.
A little bit.
Oh, honey, let me put my face to it so y'all can get into it.
Yeah, let's get into Mrs.
So
Ferguson.
Sir Ferguson. Apollo by Ferguson is an eyewear brand that I have created per your identity. Perfect brunch wear. Follow me on Instagram. Follow it on Instagram. If you go to my page, you'll see it in my bio. Follow it from there for more announcements, but it's coming soon because the girls just have to learn to be themselves.
I love it. And it's called Apollo
by Ferguson.
So talk to me a little bit about why that name. What's Apollo? What is that?
Apollo is the goddess. He's the son of Zeus. And Apollo is the son of the god. I mean, of the sun. He's the god of the sun.
God of the sun.
And so I feel like that relates to just being a Leo because we're very fire conscious people.
Yeah.
Very hot-headed, quick-tempered.
You don't give me Leo though, because I hate Leos and Geminis.
You'll see my Leo waves throughout the episode. And you'll see you'll see my Leo waves and you'll be like, oh, bitch, you're fucked up.
I'll be like, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up. You know, I'm very unbiased. Even though I love you guys down, I definitely tell the truth.
That's what I love.
It's just my opinion. You know,
you have to. This is the thing about life. And you go back to saying what I am. I'm an entertainer. You know, I'm myself. That's all I've always been. So I don't even have to fucking sell glasses. Yeah. Honestly, this was doing it because the opportunity presented itself. But just be yourself. Right. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
only because when I used to do CAINIAC Conversations, I would always look here and not pay attention to my guests. And my people was like, my Cainiacs was like, how dare you? And I'm like, okay, so I've been working and I get that.
It's the world of YouTube because YouTube is watched to be interactive for the viewers choicing. So even for the show the shit we do for love, like I talk to the camera a lot. Yeah. Because it's the platform that we're on, you know, and it's
but you can't do that in reality TV.
But there's a difference between independent and there's a difference between when it comes to breaking fourth wall. For instance, because
I hate when they break fourth wall. I just think it's
classless.
Yeah.
But the thing with it is that breaking fourth wall throughout conversation, like if I'm sitting with you and I'm saying,
the rest of the cast,
the rest of the cast, season 1, season 2, that's so distasteful.
Yeah.
And that's breaking.
It should be more the friends of the circle last year, or the friends from there from
exactly
that type of
and
language.
So when you insert yourself, when you know that you're being filmed and you're speaking to production at a certain point, it's kind of like a hey. So I don't do it. I do it off camera in my own little zone, but I'll talk to the camera even at dinner. You know, like whatever, because it is funny and it's some humor that you can probably add into the footage, but a good producer knows to edit out those crazy things. But for those girls that keep breaking fourth wall during your dialogue or filming any reality show, honey, don't do it in conversation. Do it to where it's intentional for you, so that way production has the choice of cutting it out. Thank you.
Bangs gavel.
Girl.
Bangs gavel.
It's like
you bang the gavel, you just said
Period.
Pira. It's Pira.
Honey, help your producers out. They can't edit around faulty audio.
Sis, it's Pira. Can you say
Pira? What does that say?
Pira.
Oh, Pira.
You fucking bitch.
Bitch, what I keep saying, Pira?
Don't say period. It's Pira.
Pira.
Nice. I love it. So, Noel Ferguson is an entertainer. Dad. Correct?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. So let's talk a little bit about where I've gotten to know you and even my CAINIACs, where they've gotten to know you. The shit we do for love. Okay, so before we get into the tea and into the gag-worthy moments and my questions about the trailer, I want to know about your audition process. But more so, why reality TV? Why the shit we do for love? Like, what made you even want to audition or try out?
So what's so crazy about just reality television is that I didn't grow to learn until like I was before high school. You know, it was 07, 06. We were getting the Osbournes, the Kardashians were first debuting on E, October of 07. And it was we just had Paris and Nicole, you know, hit the USA. So it was a really raw genre to get into, and they started launching Real Worlds and everything else.
Pop star.
And more so reality television, and that's kind of like where it developed to where it's like all I know to be is just my fucking self. Like, and it's not to say in a cocky way, because I keep talking to people.
No, I want you to be yourself. If that makes you more comfortable, you should totally look there.
Okay. But it's really not. Thank you for that. That was sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Real bitch. Real bitch.
Real bitch. That's it.
That's it.
I'm sorry, girl. Oh, I was spitting on the couch.
Okay. No.
Okay,
Go
ahead. Girl, I forgot what we was talking about.
You was just pretty
that
much
hookah got me, girl.
You pretty much just said the bitches need to stay in their lanes and stop breaking forth.
Yeah, stop breaking forth.
But let's just move on a little bit.
So,
why did you audition for the show? Why the shit we do for love?
It seemed entertaining. I didn't watch the first season as it was airing. I actually watched it. I streamed it post airing.
But you did watch it.
But I did watch it because I saw the flyer, and I've always followed Kevon. We had a decent relationship, and so he was just one of those people that I enjoyed prior to moving to Atlanta, and I saw him. So I was a fan of his, and I was like, why not?
Yeah. Kevon's sweet, right? Can we just give Kevon his flowers?
His flowers. Right, we have to give him his flowers.
Kevon, I love you with your bald head. Love your bookie. I just love you guys so much.
You know, one thing that people don't know is that he's responsible for partially responsible, half and half, for the Chase and Reality brand. So it's just
and when you said that, I was like, oh, is that some Chase and Reality shade? Like, what's going on here?
No, not at all. No shade at all. And just a little bit. But, you know, we have the person that was able to do it. And so I have a lot of faith in him, and I believe in his art. And he does have a really good art in producing.
Yes.
So I give him his flowers.
Yeah, he's definitely a great producer. Shout out to Kevon Burns.
Shout out to Kevon.
We're here for you, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Period,
bitch.
Period.
And I hope you're watching.
I'm not going to be strong-winded anymore, because I'm a very strong-winded person.
No,
so you have to cut me off and move me on.
But I want you to be yourself. And the thing about me, I don't cut you bitches off. Be your fucking self.
You're right.
Period.
You're right. I like that.
Because most people I don't care.
We film.
I don't care. If people are going to fast forward, they're going to fast forward. I don't care.
Production loves it because I say too much. I just talk. But it's also kind of like, damn, bitch, when we got to edit.
You give them a lot to
chop
out.
Yeah.
So why did you audition, bitch? You just
love
Kevon, and then
I was a fan of Kevon, and for the last 5 years, me and my partner / manager, Mikkel Whitfield, Mikkel Jontel on social media, we've been in the world of producing and pitching shows. Gotcha. And so we had something that we worked with. I kind of moved quickly before God could actually confirm, the steps of that. Yeah. So I learned a lesson in that. And so what that means is that I got 10 million motherfucking no's, but 10 million motherfucking we love your fucking personality. And so with that, it was like, okay, if you guys are going to open that door, let me do something with my personality. So why not attach it to somebody who already has an art?
That part. Well, welcome to the world of LGBTQ web series.
I love it here. I love it here. I haven't even first episode. The bitch is like, I love it here.
Yeah, you're here.
I'm like, I hate it. They're gonna be like,
so,
shut the fuck up.
Are you looking for love? Are you currently single? Is it complicated? What's the tip?
You know, it's definitely not complicated because I don't live my life in confusion anymore. The confusion is the devil, honey. And so what I do now is that I'm divorced. I'm divorced.
So you were married?
Yeah.
To who?
2 years.
A man?
Yeah, to a man.
Honey. Oh my goodness, I'm over him already.
It was good though. It was good. We just had unreconcilable. What is it? Differences.
You're so young. Why would you get married so early? Was it love at first sight?
It was. Yeah, we just had something good. We had a lot of situations that happened in the relationship. No cheating, nothing of that sort, but just between family dynamics, nobody beefing with each other because everyone loved us together. Yeah. And to this day, everybody's like, y'all. Yeah. But I think that we just needed to become our own individuals. Mm-hmm. And so we got to a point to where, you know, we met each other and we were like doing it and then boom. Mm-hmm. We did it and then we just kind of jumped
Gotcha. So you said on the show that you're currently single, you're trying to get your groove back. And all of that. So how did you allow yourself to lose the Sir Ferguson? Like what happened? Because that stood out to me when I was watching. I haven't reviewed the episode. Mm-hmm. Bathroom is right there to the left.
Thank you, Kelly.
The door's open. Yeah. So you opened up about just pretty much almost losing yourself and wanted to get back to you. How did you allow that to happen? What happened? Because you seem like a strong ass bitch. How did you allow yourself to get lost? Was it the relationship?
I'm submissive in my relationships. You know, I'm very much like my mother at times. We're very dominant creatures, and in our relationships that can show, and it shows in all of them. But I love to submit to my partner, and I love to be a partner. And so at that time, you know, it's expensive to be single. You got to worry about a haircut every week. You got to worry about your nails. You got to worry about, and I mean, you do that in your relationship, but when you get to a point that's just so comfortable and that it's like you have this amazing life that you're so excited to wake up to in the morning, you know, play a little Anita Baker, let the dogs run around, child.
Not the dogs run around, child.
A little reefer, you know, back and forth. And
yes, boo.
He's an artist. Thank you.
Love your fucking shit.
Thank you. He's an artist. He's a writer, and you know, I'm more so of a producer. So I guess if y'all want to throw a title on it, I do produce. I'm really good at producing.
Oh my God, I know who you look like now. Noah from Noah's Ark. That guy, the actor. Oh. You never saw Noah from Noah's Ark?
But who's Noah? You talking about Noah, the curly hair boy?
The character. Yes, you look like Noah.
I look like him.
Bitch, you look like Noah.
No, I don't. My nose is so
look
wide.
like Noah.
No. I look like Noel.
You keep talking about your nose. Do you not like your nose?
No, I love my nose. It's just, you know what?
You got a black
talk about that a lot more. But I think my nose is funny. Like Kale, haven't I always said I joke about my nose, right?
I love how you keep talking to Kale. So Kale is the friend that you actually were filming with in your scene.
Yes. Yes.
So is Kale single?
Kale is very single.
Kale's handsome.
You guys like Kale? You like Kale?
I like Kale. I like his energy, and I like how Kale was able to let you know what time it is. Like, bitch, we missed the old you, bitch. What time is it? What's going on? Because you need those friends like that.
You do.
You need those friends to remind you and bring you back to, bitch, this is who you are.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, this is exactly who you are. Exactly.
So you and Kale is strictly platonic?
Yeah, that's my brother. When I say family, Kale is family. Like, I don't have friends. I have, like, a lot of people. If you're able to call me a friend, that's a blessing, you know, for me, for you to think so of that of me. But, you know, I have family, man. Like, I have people I can, like, go to and be like, yo, like, I need a prayer. And, yeah, and it's been that way for years. It's longevity. You know, I have that here. I have that base here now, thank God. I had that base home here, you know, with friends that have moved here. So it's just a blessing. It's family.
So how long have you been in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta for 3 years, March 14th of this year.
Gotcha. So you're currently single. Are you a top? Are you a bottom? Or you verse?
I am pleasure for my man. You know, I'm pleasure for my man. Yeah. Whatever. You know, I'm here for my man. But I'm a like Like my tagline, you know, I may be a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
definitely want to even talk about your tagline. What were you trying to convey in it?
I put my character.
I was a little lost by it.
Yeah, and it's good. By the end of the season, everyone will get my tagline.
Okay, because I was like, okay, but you just wanted to say that, bitch, I'm not a liar.
You know, not that I'm a liar, because I don't want to ever accuse.
Liar.
Yeah, I don't want to ever accuse anybody of being a liar. I just know that I'm a very honest person, and so I can, because I'm an honest person, I can always spot a lie, or I can always spot somebody playing in my face. God has granted me with the heart of discernment. And
bitch, bang that motherfucking gavel. I say that all the time. I have a strong sense of discernment. I know when the bitch is fake. I know when you're a hating ass, weird ass bitch.
And you know what bitches are being themselves when they're being goofy
and ignorant for no reason.
You know, and the thing with, we'll get into the tease of the show, but yeah, you have water.
Do I have water? No, I have apple juice.
I get cotton mouth like a motherfucker when I.
Well, you have drink that.
Ooh, okay. My lips are getting white because my lips get very like fucking dry, honey.
You're fine. Just put some lip tap on and we'll keep on pushing. So your thick chocolate friend, he called you Megan the Poodle, and
Megan the Poodle, honey. I tweeted about that this morning.
Because you're so skinny, you're so thin, and you know skinny girls are winning.
And I have a golden doodle. You know, so I
saw that. So how long have you and McQuell been friends?
We've been friends for 7 years.
Yeah. So McQuell,
Mikhail,
he's actually here, so you want to just scoot on over a little bit.
Come on in, because I'm not a girl, I'm a man. Let the people know.
This is the thick chocolate friend. Ooh, child, I'm gagging.
And I would actually enjoy getting into the tease of the show with him.
I'm gonna slide in for the hookah. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. I love your necklace. What does that mean? What does that stone mean?
And with this, it's a crystal for like spiritual protection. So different crystals have like different energies or whatever.
I love it. So you have a blue eye. Oh, is that your birthmark?
No, it hasn't always been blue. Sometimes like
it changes?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's dope. I didn't see it on the show. Did you ever contact me?
Oh, he don't wear contacts, honey. Everything about him is, honey, it's real. My party comes very real.
Yeah.
Authentic.
So you filmed with your friend. Was it your first time like filming on a reality show?
No, I've worked on reality shows. I worked in like TV, scripted TV reality.
Nice.
But I'm like behind the scenes. I never wanted to be like he was saying. We had we like pitch shows together, whatever. I never wanted to be in front of the camera.
Oh my god.
So as you continue to watch the season, you see how I progressed to be in front of the damn camera.
Yeah. Oh, you're forced to be put inside?
No, just it's reality, and since I was a part of the reality, it's like
So were you the security guard at Travis's Wear finale party at Chasing Atlanta? Okay, so I knew you looked familiar, but I don't remember seeing you at his party, the birthday party.
Yeah, I was the one that was holding him back in like the black.
Like stop! You guys are doing too much and all of that. Definitely. I want you to stick around. I want you to stick around because I feel like you just have something to say, and we'll definitely get on it a little bit later. But no,
I want you to say right here because we're gonna get into the teaser show, honey.
And you're gonna hold that, and you're gonna see.
And I went and put on the wig.
Well, you don't like to be in front of the camera, so whatever comfortable for you. This bitch got this big wig, crazy ass bitch. So I definitely want to just. Basically, just say hello to you and how are you, and you can speak from a distance.
Yeah,
you don't want to be here with me?
Yeah. So just go ahead and hit your beard. Hit that and can I touch your beard?
She said hit that and
go. Go ahead.
He's available on appointment.
Yeah, he got that ass too. Have a seat. So let's get back to the fucking interview, you crazy ass weird
I needed an energy change, honey.
So let's talk a little bit about the show. So, really quick, yes or no? Do you have any beefs?
I don't have any beefs with anybody. I don't even eat beef, honey. It's straight chicken.
Period. So, what can we expect from you this season? Like, you just came on season 3. I don't know why it took them so long to bring you on. But I'm happy you're here because you woke us up, low key. You woke us up. And I'm here for that. I definitely, let me give you your flowers. I feel like you're bringing in King Cain. Dominique, Quentin, from season 1 of the Shit We Do for Love. Type of vibe, type of energy, and I'm here for it. I like it. So thank you. But honestly, like, what can we expect from you this season? Like, real talk, because I do see that you fly off the hinges some, and I'm kind of like, girl, relax.
Honey.
But what can we expect from you?
You can expect just a good fucking time. Like, every time I pop up on that screen, you're going to be talking about it, whether it be good, bad, funny, or whatever. It's a little frizzy. I was shaking it. Shake them dreads. So, I'm very, let me unbutton a shirt, honey. I'm just very much myself. I can't stress it enough. And it's like, that's what you're going to see. I'm going to try to date a little bit, honey, post-divorce.
So we're going to see you on some dates?
You're going to see me in a situation.
Girl,
with someone super cool. I love them.
Girl,
you got to watch the show.
I will be watching.
You got to watch the show, but it's
girl, who you going to date with?
Honey, we're just having a good time.
That's the conversation for post show. I just want to know, you gotta put me on game.
If he's with someone or not, we may not know.
I'm that bitch, and I have to know. So you'll tell me afterwards. But I want to move on a little bit, okay? So you did say that you are going on dates, and I feel like you are placed in this situation to get really, really mixy. Mm-hmm. So was that your goal? Like, let me come in here, let me read these girls down, or were you just put into these situations where you just have to be yourself and say what you're feeling?
What have I given you since I've been sitting here?
You've been giving me that you're just crazy and full of energy, and who really cares? Let Noel be in Noel's land. Because that's what my take on you would be.
If you place that in an environment of this is an ensemble cast, and I have to give everybody a part of this cast their flowers, but when you place that in an ensemble cast environment, you have that friction, and you have those people who feel like, oh, what is this? Yeah, who is this bitch? Yeah. We've never seen her before. We've never seen her.
Oh my God, the wig! Don't do that with the wig! Don't do that with the wig!
This bitch was so funny.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
These funny people.
You are annoying. I can't with you.
They'll be upset. They won't get it. They won't. It comes back around to them. But you're gonna see a lot of rift, and I'm just a genuine person. Like, I say what I feel. Mm-hmm. I'm all about the truth. Mm-hmm. And when somebody lies, I could point out a lie. Mm-hmm. And so when we're here to talk about it. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to not discuss your business. I'm not here to not whatever. If it gets brought up in my environment,
I'm gonna talk about it.
We're hanging out. We got to talk about it.
Period. So are you
guys serenities?
Are you guys still currently filming?
Yes. So we're near the end.
Good. So who don't you see it for? Like, who is just a bitch that you just like, girl, you're tied and through?
Can we play Plead the Fifth? Girl, you ain't got no games. Can I get a game?
And I'll be, this is straight tea and information.
So, okay, give me a name and I'll let you hit.
We're going to play that game towards the end. But I want to know, who don't you see it for, period.
God, I really need you to kind of run down the names. Now,
we play that game at the
end. If I forget some names, just point them out.
I just want to know one or two people that you're just like, girl, I'm just not here for you, period. I mean, the energy is the energy, whatever.
Actually, no one. I mean, not no one, and no one. I see it for no one. Like, I can't give an answer because I think everyone
is cool and dope.
I don't think
that's
I
the best answer.
No. I don't think everyone's cool and dope. I just think that it takes a lot to film these type of shows. Like,
you don't think everyone's cool and dope?
No. I don't. I definitely don't. I don't think everyone's cool and dope. I definitely don't think everyone's cool and dope. Because I feel like during this, we're not here to destroy people's lives. We're not here to do that. We're here to give our reality.
But you're here to give your opinion. Your opinion is reality.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not here on the platform. I'm talking about on the show.
Yeah.
We're on the show to give the reality.
Right.
But these girls take it a little bit too far. Mm. It's kind of like, they come from the trenches where they live. Mm. In their cottages and 1-bedroom apartments, and they got a 15,000 square foot house. That's the girls we don't see it for. We don't see it for girls who go around lying, telling people that they do drugs, girls that lie about relationships, girls that fucking they just do the lowest to step on whoever they can to make it to the top, and for people to see them for not who they really are.
Pura. So let's talk a little. Can we talk a little bit about?
Nene.
Can we talk a little bit about your pink fucking
Wendy
wig?
Williams.
You bald head bitch. Let's talk about your wig. Yeah, I want my king to
Let's
see
talk
the
about
back. Turn to the back. Can we see the cut?
TLC this cut.
They
This
want to see the
TLC.
cut. Bitch, you are a fucking idiot, and I hate you. I hate you, Noel Ferguson. So, can we talk a little bit about the wig? Because D'Angelo said in the trailer that your wig is the moment, and
It is.
I couldn't agree anymore. I was like, yeah, bitch,
Yeah.
this bitch wig is the moment.
She gives me my flowers a lot. You'll
So,
notice.
what's tea with your wig in your moment?
The tea with my wig in the moment
Because
is
if you saw, if I was on the show and you actually showed me, what is this doing? But I would gag about it, like, yes,
I've
wig.
worn this to a Falcons game. I've worn this, like I wear this out. Do I not? Get the people yes or no, please.
I hate you.
You know, who I am is who
But
I
I
am.
hate you, Noel.
I know it. No, I know you're
I
sarcasm.
hate you.
I'm with it.
You're crazy.
But it's like, you know, talking to you is so genuine, but it's also, I know I got the girls watching and I'm on block, so you know, I gotta talk to them too. Hey girls, cheers!
I'm like Noel. Noel's cool. Just let Noel be in Noel's
No,
land.
let them block me. I'm in my lane regardless.
So, you and Travis, it seemed like you guys were y'all at Piedmont Park at the dog park? Where was y'all at when you had your
It was my
job?
like a soccer fucking mom.
But your hair braided in your hair. That bitch. I said, girl,
Girl, with my Apollos on, I had Apollos on.
I said, girl, what's going on?
Yeah, that was my daughter's birthday party. I threw her a second birthday party.
So you invited the girls out?
I invited the girls out. Yeah. And the girls showed up. He showed up. You know,
the girls had their puppies.
Yeah, some of them did. Some
Okay.
of them who didn't. You know, they still came to support.
Cute.
Taiwan actually bought Nyla a present, which I
Super
love.
classy.
Super cute, super classy.
Classy.
D'Angelo and his boyfriend showed up, and they showed up with their baby.
Oh,
and
I didn't know
love and
D'Angelo
support.
had a puppy.
Yeah, his Antonio does.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So, and that was amazing. Timmy couldn't make it. Rara couldn't make it.
Which Timmy? Timmy with a peach or Timmy the chocolate friend?
Timmy with a peach.
Okay, gotcha.
That's my friend.
I like Timmy
Yeah.
with the peach.
Timmy with the peach is so much fun.
But
He's such a sweetheart.
he's just coming off a little. To me on the show, I feel like his friend needs a peach.
I wouldn't say. Okay, so I think that we all know how this game of reality television works.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just say we watch reruns of Real Housewives.
But you came into the game with energy.
No, you didn't.
I said you.
Oh, me? I did.
Listen to me carefully.
But
But people are different people. But I feel like, okay, I need something. I want the friend to have a peach.
So this is the thing with Timmy is that at that party,
where were you?
not a part of the cast, and I wasn't showing up to a party that I wasn't invited. You know that I don't have a contract for it. You know.
Gotcha.
So I was still in negotiations during those times with the
Gotcha.
divorce and shit like that.
Oh,
So
wow, okay.
it was good, but I'm not showing up to something. You know, I haven't signed for yet.
Mm-hmm.
But people that chose to go went, and it was filled with. I think they put a public flyer on Instagram. You know, like DM production to attend the party or whatever. And so when I saw that, I was like, no. And so it was the same day I had the interview, and Kevon asked me, or actually, no, I told him. He didn't ask me anything, but I told him. I said, oh, I know about a party today because he brought it to my attention, and so that's how he ended up going. I was supposed to go with him, with Mikhail,
Mr. Chocolate.
Mr. Chocolate.
Yeah.
I love that. I was supposed to go with Mr. Chocolate.
Yeah,
and
that's what we could call him.
Child, I got stuck with family, and so yeah, it just kind of happened.
So who did Mr. Chocolate used to date on the cast?
Girl, you have to wait and see.
No, I don't want to wait and see. Can I just get a syllable? How many syllables is their name? How many times does jaws drop when you say their name?
One.
Oh! I love you. Can I just say I love you and thank
I love you.
Period.
I love you.
Let's
You're
move
a good
on.
time.
Let's move on a little bit. So you just don't see it for girls who live in small apartments.
I just don't see it for any girl that doesn't live in Atlanta. You know this. You voted here, right?
Yeah.
We flipped this state blue.
Yeah.
We deserve the benefits of that. The last 3 years, here, we witnessed Stacey Abrams fall. You know, she got cheated out of that.
Is she a stud or what?
No. She's a classy Black woman.
Gotcha.
You know, very stern. I actually know someone that works with her firsthand.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. She's stories I get about her are phenomenal.
Okay.
Stacey for governor, if you run, honey, I endorse you.
Yes, but she gives stud tease. We need a stud in office, though. I'm here for that.
We'll get there. We're in the right train of progression. You know, I'm still a conservative person at heart.
You give me a conservative ass white.
I'm very crazy, but I am a little conservative.
Yeah, no.
So I do believe in progression, and I do feel like, you know, there's a time and place and period for that, for our generation, for our kids to see and enjoy. However, she's doing her thing, but moving on, I believe that anybody who was able to flip this state blue 2 times
deserves their flowers.
Deserves their flowers here in Atlanta, but not girls that travel just to create chaos and go home and just to watch us on TV and be like, well, I should do this. You know, like actually live the life, pay taxes here in Atlanta, reap the benefits of Atlanta. You know, like every weekend is lit in Atlanta, and every weekend you don't have to go. But I guess every weekend you come here, you choose to party.
Gotcha. So, do you have any faves from season 1 of the Shit We Do for Love?
Yes, I actually do. And it's not going to play out like this in the best way, but I enjoyed, you know what? Actually, I don't really think I did. I think that was just a pageantry intro answer for me to take the time to finish.
And I'm over the pageant.
Yeah. No, they're really not pageant. They're really authentic, but it's a way for me to pitch my subject.
Gotcha.
And then I get into it. But no, I actually don't think I had a favorite. I'm motherfucking lying. I knew that's why I said that. Rah-rah, cool as fuck.
Rah-rah, fine.
And it's not gonna. Yes, we have a little stint. But baby, that man is funny. But he's a sweetheart. But his man is too. His man
they're
is
both
gorgeous.
sweethearts, and they're very normal type of people.
Very normal, very
like
cool,
energy.
laid back. You know, like it calms down my energy. Like those are the type of guys that like I date. The ones that are able just to be cool and I just be, because you know when I'm single, I have a lot of energy. I bounce.
We need to calm your motherfucking ass down.
Honey, men take me down, honey, or I be like, you be like, that's a different bitch. Still funny as fuck, that's a different bitch.
So we're reaching the end of this CAINIAC conversation.
Let's do it.
Can you let my CAINIACs know one more time where they can follow you, support you, and buy your pink wig?
You can watch the pink wig at It's a Pink Room. Actually, go to I am Noel Ferguson on my Instagram, and you can look at my bio and see everything I have going on. You can't see Nyla though; you have to search through those photos. But
period. This has been perfectly splendid.
It has.
I'm definitely going to down my drink. I want you to down yours before we play this game.
Okay.
And this game is super cute. I do it with all of you LGBTQ web series girls.
Fuck it up. You're the king of this shit.
Can we
Say
that one more time and bang that motherfucking gavel, bitch?
You're the
For
king
you
of this
fuck
shit.
hoes to know what time it
I
is.
have to give you your flowers right now.
Go ahead, sis.
You provide the community an outlet. And this is how I felt about Imani Van Zap. I feel like you guys as characters are so needed to what is being done in the world of entertainment. Mm-hmm. Like, though I haven't been here, I've been in the bigger scale of entertainment for a very quite long time now.
Yeah.
So what you do is needed. Mm-hmm. And somebody's gonna see this shit, and we're gonna go ahead and bless and speak an increase and money into it, like dead ass. Like you're doing this shit, you're doing it yourself, you're leading it. Like I'm talking to you while talking to your audience. Like it's just so it's so dimensional. Yes. Yeah. And it's so needed because you don't see that.
For me.
Because everybody just likes to take the structure as like, oh, talk show. And streaming is in it. So when people stream, people want to see you. So look at your fucking camera. Yes. That's impressions.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet.
I love you. But thank you so much. But let's play this fucking game.
You're definitely going to be like one of my fucking faves.
Read me down, honey.
I'm going to read you. I'm going to read
Yeah.
you when you do some stupid ass shit. I'm like, bitch,
can I
your
say
ass down? But I do it to everybody. I do it to D'Angelo. I do it to Travis. And I love Travis down. But I'm going to tell Travis when I feel like you're weird, or I'm gonna tell D'Angelo you're doing a little too much.
But all of you guys, honestly, if there's because I do a lot and I'm never right, you know. Well, I'm a lot of right, but I do come with a lot of wrongs, and I'm not perfect. So if you feel like I'm doing some fucked up shit or I've said some fucked up shit, land in my DM, in my comments, in the comments of wherever, and just be like, yo, that was kind of fucked up.
Period.
And I learn, I read it, and I move on. So.
Period. So let's toast one more time.
Cheers.
We're going to play this game. Down that, because I'm down in this right now.
Girl, hold on.
Poo. So I play this game. I'm gonna go down the list of all of your castmates, or maybe the friend doves or the plus ones.
The game you're talking about. Girl, I be trying to rush you at your own game. Let me sit down.
Yeah, don't
be
rush.
a talent.
Be a talent and shut the hell up and don't tell me how to run life.
I'm really bossy. That's one thing. That's one thing you'll learn too in the shit we do for life. I'm really bossy, but when I'm boss about, I'm always right. So.
Period. But you can't be bossy.
It's my.
Stay in your place.
What is it called? It's my delivery. Like my delivery's like not the best. So that's one thing we'll learn.
Yeah. But no, it's all love, honestly.
I love it. I love it.
So let's play this game, okay?
I love criticism.
Yes, Nails.
They're tacky. Girl, they got it done last
They
week.
feel clean and crisp. And
yeah.
They look good. So I'm going to say a name of any bitch that I've seen thus far, season 2, episode 3. And you give me one word of what maybe describes this person or how you may feel about this person, okay? Real quick, real short to the point. If you need to bang the gavel, as you say this, how you feel, do it. If not, it is what it is, okay?
Okay.
But I want one fucking word, okay? Can you do that?
Okay, I can do that.
Can you do that, Farnsworth?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's start with Brian. Vigorous.
Talented.
Damien.
Funny.
Tim with the peach.
Sickening.
Tim the friend.
Sickening.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Mikkel.
Motherfucking lit.
So I'm going down there. So Mikkel used to talk to somebody's name I just mentioned, or what's the T?
No. Not
you
yet.
said one syllabus. So I mean one consonant. I dropped my.
Honey, it depends on how you say it, honey.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Hey. Travis.
Piggy.
Tyvon.
Adorable.
Tim the friend.
Sickening.
Rara.
Oh, lovable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but definitely not least, one of my faves, D'Angelo.
Messy motherfucking bitch.
That bitch messy.
But she makes good TV.
He's great.
Yes.
TV, and I don't think D'Angelo knows how good he is.
Flowers. Even though, girl, we started off rough.
Yeah, I don't think D'Angelo knows how good he is. Like, I be gagging at him. Like, that scene when he was telling his man about the melee at the party and how Travis got a man now. I said, D'Angelo is gagging me.
Yeah.
So,
he carries the bone. He's the charade this season.
I can see you and D'Angelo being the new freaking frag. More than I can see you and who you said was your frag? What was
Timmy.
Yeah, I see you and D'Angelo connecting more for some reason.
So I'll give you a
maybe
brief
it's a
rundown.
girls thing. I just see you bitches. Just
I'm gonna give you a rough roll down, honey. Y'all see me scratching the ear? A little rough.
Wait, push the veins behind the ear one time. I'm dead. I'm dead. It stayed right there. It flicked, bitch. It flicked.
It flicked.
Oh my God. Your wig is the moment. Your wig is the moment.
Thank you. It's my baby. Every time I put this wig on, it's like I'm in my whole little world. It's a pink room.
You're
like,
insane.
It is. It's like my pink world.
You're insane.
I have to pretend I'm in it.
But listen, at my next show, I definitely want you to be a vendor selling your eyewear.
I'm here.
Like, seriously.
Motherfucking period.
It'll be in July.
Motherfucking period. I'm here.
I need your energy.
Apollo.
Period. I need your energy as a vendor because at my last one, a lot of the vendors, you know, they know each other.
I'll get them acquainted. Exactly. I'm a hostess, Gunny. I'll get them all.
So you can be the vendor hostess. And I'll be the host of the main event.
There we go.
I love it.
There we go. I'm gonna make sure you happy with them vendors, girl.
Period. I didn't miss anybody, did I? I think I pretty much named all these girls.
Girl, I told you to remind me if I forgot.
So, one more thing. Let's talk a little bit about production and the cameraman and all of that. One word about just the production.
Fucking bravo. I do want to tag on to that because you guys, the shit we do for love didn't start off as like a major crazy numbered production team. Me and Mikkel actually came in and was really, and Kevon was really like, Kevon's fucking amazing. So the production team, phenomenal.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, really quick, bald head bitch.
I want to give you the teaser of the season, honey, but we're gonna discuss that.
Any last words? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Love you guys. I think if you guys didn't understand me last night's episode, you'll definitely understand me now after King.
Period. So, I mean, I feel like I pretty much asked you everything. Is there any tea that you just want to give me?
Yeah,
like
girl, let's talk about the season. We didn't talk about the season. We didn't talk about what the teas are. Girl,
okay,
Wendy
so
Williams.
What are the teas, bitch?
Girl, so let's just say that majority of the comments are correct.
I haven't read y'all comments.
Girl,
we have a
surveyor team that goes out just to see what people like and don't like. And so they always report back to Kevon to let him know what the energy is given within the comments for the first couple of episodes. And he just kind of jots that down and makes a note for himself towards end of season decisions and stuff like that. So in regards to that, is that it's gonna be a great fucking season, and it's a season of twists.
So Travis paying for Leon? Leon got that ass. I was
girl,
like, God damn, Leo's sagging in the front and the back.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford to pay him, but I definitely believe clout is payment most of the days. And he's a striving makeup artist.
Who?
Leon. Yeah, he's a striving makeup artist, and he's really working to get his work out. And being attached to Travis, who is a gay personality, and we are the world of makeup. I think it is a benefit for him. Not to put too much out there, but you guys will see it play out, and you guys will see why everyone's so angry towards the end.
So your goal wasn't to come on the show and comfort Travis.
My goal for this show was joining something that I saw that was great and was amazing. I'm a very truthful person, and when I drink, I get very, very truthful. Mm-hmm. So, in that regard,
Well, you're going to be giving us drunk
energy. No, it's just, yeah.
Bitch, I'm going to get you together.
Get me together, because I have fun. That's what I'm talking about. I like to, these girls, one thing, if I drink, I'm coming to have fun. We have fun here. These girls don't know how to have fun. They like to come to these settings and
just sit there and be crude. That's my problem with the Dallas girls. Like, y'all bitches don't know how to pussy pop and play your lingerie and have fun. Y'all bitches want to come and jump a bit.
Honey, you'll see that the dynamics are different when certain people aren't involved. So it's not queen shit.
I love like a good read session with words, but I also love.
Girl, I don't like disrespect.
But I love when everybody can come together and kiki.
I love that. Girls, it's just when you are a disrespectful person and you're rude to everybody, and I don't like bullies. That's like my biggest thing. Like, girl, I will slaughter a bully and feed you to the pigs. But you're just not gonna bully anybody else because every soul is delicate. And I have tendencies where I'm harsh-minded, and that's why I like for critiques. Like, tell me, hey, yo, I'm gonna call you to let you know this is some bullshit.
Period. And you gotta get your shit together.
Yeah, but some people just feel like, they have to step over people being rude, and it's like, bitch, you ain't about to do that over there.
Period.
Or over there, because a lot of these bitches will wrap you up and send you back to the piglets you came from.
That part. So again, this has been great. I love you down.
I love you down.
But bitch, I gotta go pick up my fucking food.
Go ahead, girl. Because I'll talk forever. How long have we been on here?
We've been on here for a good hour and 12 minutes. I can't even
conversation. I'm sorry, y'all.
A new member joined.
Hi, Nikki. No, she already was watching you. She thinks you're that bitch. She thinks you're the bitch. Thank you for seeing me, Nikki.
So we love you all. Thank you so much for being here.
Love you guys.
We're ending this. I'm starving. This has been great.
Let me give you an intro.
Let me give you and your wig.
3 years from now, can you see us in Miami?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Miami. Like, that's where I'm gonna spend my early 30s. Like, that's where I'll be.
This is what we're pitching to you, Brennan Murray.
Yeah, like chasing Miami.
Honey, no, we'll be on
Bravo.
Apple.
I love it. I love you guys. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Goodbye. Love you all. You took the wig off. I'm gagged.